My whole life, I've always been work, work, work. I moved to San Francisco after college.
Yeah.
I started my job. Everything is great. I ultimately end up moving over to New York. And when I get there, I fell pretty ill. And it was about a year and a half of not knowing what was going on with me. So fast forward, I end up meeting a doctor in New York, and they put me into surgery to kind of figure out what's going on. And I find out that I'm diagnosed with stage 5 endometriosis. I don't know if you know what that is.
I don't, but it doesn't sound good.
It's not great, but it is a reproductive condition where tissue that's supposed to grow inside of your uterus grows on other organs.
Okay.
So it was all over my reproductive organs. It was all the way up to my lungs.
Wow.
And they're able to go in, remove everything. But the doctor sits me down and says, you know, you might not be able to have your own kids. And it's pretty much a wide range of emotions for me. It's because my whole life I do feel like I was called to be a mother. I want a family of my own so badly, and so for something to happen to me was hard to take. And thank you, you're so sweet. I've only opened up about it to one person, who is my ex, and he ultimately came to the decision that he can't be with someone that might not be able to have his children, which is hard.
Thank you for sharing that with me first. I know that's not something easy to talk about, and it can be scary at times, but I appreciate that you trust me and feel open enough to share something that personal and intimate with me. I'm also very sorry that you had to deal with that being a reason for your last relationship ending. I can't even imagine how hard that is to try to accept. I've never had to deal with the idea of someone having complication with having kids. That's never been a serious conversation. It's never been something that someone's felt even comfortable enough to share with me.
And that's heavy. That's a lot to take in.
But these are serious conversations I should be having if I'm finding the right person for me. I can sit here and think of how much that was for someone to hold on to and bear, especially someone who has, I can see the motherly instinct that you have and the want to create a family. Yeah, that's a lot to hold. But I don't want you to think in any way that's something that I hear and it makes me want to run away.
Thank you
That's
for saying
all.
that.
That's all I can say. It doesn't scare me in any sense. And there are a lot of other ways to be able to create a family through adoption and other things too. Things happen for a reason. They make you stronger and they define who you are. You need to know how special you are and how much you deserve everything, because I can understand from any type of past experience when something like that comes out, you think there's something that's wrong with you.
You do.
There isn't. That shouldn't ever make someone run away or be afraid of being in a relationship with Lexi, because there's so much more to Lexi than just that.
To hear you say that, I mean, it truly brings me to tears, because this is something that I didn't really know how I would ever bring up in a relationship again after how it was received last time. And I appreciate you so much.